Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. We're in Petalburg Woods, and this guy will tell us that hidden items like to be on the ground. Well, could this be a hidden item? Of course it could. It's a potion. If you see a random space like that, you know, it's a square with grass around it, it could be a hidden item, so always check. If you come out here as well, you do get a Pokeball, which is nice as well, because it's always good to get all these little items at the start of the game, because it's cheaper than buying them. But anyway, let's re-enter Petalburg Woods, because we need to get to Rustboro City to take on the first gym leader and be all victorious and a Pokemon champion and all that jazz. However, we need to go past this guy, and this guy has 6 bug Pokemon, and they're all Wurmples. Yeah, super exciting. But in the last episode I told you that I think Wurmple's evolution is interesting. Why? Well, because we've got so much time in this battle, I'm going to tell you why. Wurmple is the only Pokemon who can evolve into 2 different Pokemon, and then those 2 different Pokemon evolve again. Is that interesting to you? Probably not, but it is to me. Why? Because I like how this game works, I like the mechanics of it. Because Wurmple will either evolve into Silcoon or Cascoon, and then Silcoon will evolve into Beautifly, and then Cascoon will evolve into Dustox, and it's seemingly random how this evolution works, because it just happens, it's just random. You see a Wurmple, you evolve it, it evolves into Silcoon or Cascoon, and people think that it's to do with gender, people think it's to do with where the Pokemon is evolved, people think it's to do with the time of day, it's to do with none of those things, it's to do with another stat mechanic that was introduced in Generation 3 called personality values. Basically, all Wurmples are given a value from 1 to 10 when you meet them. If the value that they have, a hidden value by the way, if the hidden value that they have is between 1 and 5, they'll evolve into a Silcoon at level 7, and then a Beautifly at level 10. However, if it's from 6 to 10, it evolves into Cascoon, which will evolve into Dustox, and it's the only Pokemon that evolves like this. So I find this pretty darn interesting. Again, you probably don't, and you're probably thinking, Upstart, why are you teaching us all of this stuff? We don't want to know, we just want to hear your smooth British accent. I like talking about Pokemon. I use it as chat-up lines, I really do, yeah. No, I don't, that would be a bad idea. But yes, Beautifly is a bug and flying type Pokemon, bit rubbish, no one really uses it. Dustox is a bug and poison type Pokemon, quite a few people use it, I've seen battlers online use it. And yeah, that's about it as far as Wurmple goes. It may not look interesting, but as far as evolving goes, I find it terribly interesting. And yes, this battle is still not over. I decided to get Lotad some experience by switching him in and out, and that way Lotad will get at least a little bit of experience, but once he leveled up, I just kept Mudkip in, because I wanted to get the battle over with, because 6 Wurmples, really? Oh, it's annoying, it really is. But hey, we're in a forest, it's full of bugs, it works, doesn't it? But yes, I think there's only one more Wurmple to go. Yes, there is. One more Wurmple, thank God. Thank the Lord. Come on, Lyle. Give it your all. Come on, Lyle. Take me out. Oh, Lyle, come on. You better do better than that, Lyle. Come on, String Shot. Is that all you got? Seriously? Oh well, one more tackle should do it. Wham! Mudkip eats Wurmples for breakfast. He sure does. Another 34 experience, it doesn't really do much for us. I have all these Pokemon, but I couldn't win! It's because you're terrible. Oh well, if you come up here, you'll get hit by a Zigzagoon, unfortunately. Yes, random battles are everywhere, and I'm sick of Zigzagoons. I've eaten enough of them. So we're going to run away from this one, and then we can get this hidden item, which I think is a Paralyzed Heal, if I remember correctly. Yes, indeed. Paralyzed Heal will heal a Pokemon of paralysis, but only once. So, you know, it's good to have them. Now, I want to switch Lotad at front here, because we're about to come into a bit of a battle as well. And if Lotad's at the front, he'll get experience. But who the hell are you? Not a one to be found. Not a what to be... Hello, have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? No, I haven't. What's a Shroomish? Who the hell are you? You were going to ambush him in Petalburg Woods? What? Oh, who are you, though? You, Devon researcher. What? Hand over those papers. What papers? Aye! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You've got to help me. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? Yes. Well, wait, Team Aqua? Really? Team Aqua? Team Water. Oh my god, what a pathetic name. Team Aqua. You could be called Team Fluffy Bunny and it would have the same terrifying impact as it does as Team Aqua. Oh, terrible. Yes, Team Aqua are just like Team Rocket, apart from they're a little more cooler, apparently. And yes, they're going to be the bad guys of the game. Now, Poochyena, Dark-type Pokemon as ever, just used Howl. That will raise his physical attack. He's going to use it again after I Water Gun him. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a 2-hit KO from the looks of it, so I'm going to have to use 3 Water Guns. But he has used Howl twice, so whatever attack he's going to use is going to be super powerful. No, not quite. It's going to take a mighty 7 HP off me. Oh, dear. Oh well, unlucky. Your dog's wet and dead. Oh well. Lotad will grow to level 5 though because we put him at the front, so he gets a share of the experience, which is nice. And what's he got to say? You're kidding me. You're tough. I'm indestructible, man. I'm amazing. You've got some nerve meddling with Team Aqua. Come and battle me again. All right. Oh wait, you can't because you're out of Pokemon. Oh well. Wait, you're off to Rustboro City? Why are you going to Rustboro City? I'm heading there. Phew, that was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know I'll give you a Great Ball as thanks. Oh, I thank you. A Great Ball is just a better Pokeball. Didn't that Team Aqua folk say they was going after something in Rustboro? Yep, yeah, you did. Oh, it's a crisis. It's such a catastrophe. Oh my god, dude, come back. So yes, apparently Team Aqua wants something in Rustboro City. Oh, yes. If you are in school and you want to be popular, take bugs with you. The ladies love them. I did it all the time. But we see another new Pokemon, which is Nincada, which is a ground and bug type Pokemon, which up until this generation is the only ground and bug type Pokemon, but there was another one introduced in Generation 4. Points, put it in the comments section if you know which Pokemon I'm on about. I'll give you points out of somewhere. The points don't matter in my Let's Plays though, so, you know, don't bother. But because it's a ground type Pokemon, Water Gun should do a lot of damage, and it does. We get a lot of experience. Happy days. And so we move on from the mighty battler that was James, and we see another item. I want it, and this item is an Ether. Now, every Pokemon move has something called Power Points, and these Power Points are how many times you can use that move before you can't use it again. Well, until you heal up at a Pokemon Center. For example, Ice Beam has 10 power points. If you use it once, it will go down to 9. Now, items like Ether will recover 10 power points to one move only. So, they are rare throughout the game as well, so I would keep them if I was you. Anyway, I'm coming up to a big bridge full of battles here, so what I'm doing is I'm healing up Lotad, I'm healing up Mudkip just with the berries that we got. But here, if we talk to this guy who likes filling his mouth with seeds and firing them at people, oh god, it's crime in Hoenn, it's terrible. But he will give us TM9, which is Bullet Seed, and I am actually going to teach that to Lotad, because Lotad needs a grass type move. The only move he has at the minute is Astonish, which isn't too good, but Bullet Seed, he will get stabbed from it. And just about to show you here as well, it's a base 10 grass type move, which hits 2 to 5 times. If it hits 2 times, then it's pretty weak, but if it hits 5 times, it can potentially do quite a lot of damage. We get 2 Cherry Berries here. Cherry Berries will cure you of paralysis, and the other 2 are indeed Oran Berries? Yes, Oran Berries, which as ever will recover 10 HP on any Pokemon that you have. Whew, wow, speaking too quickly. Anyway, if we go behind here, we also get ourselves a potion, which is always nice as well, because, you know, free potions are free. I like free stuff. Now, because we got the Oran Berries, I wanted to make Lotad and Mudkip hold the Oran Berries. What this will do is, when they are low on health, the Oran Berries will activate and they will recover 10 HP during a battle. So it's pretty good. This is the flower shop though. Let's talk to this lady. I'm trying to be like my big sisters. I'm growing flowers too. And she will give you a Roust Berry. Now, I'm not sure if this is a random berry. You might get a different berry each time you talk to her. But we got a Rouse berry, which will cure a Pokemon of Burn. Very handy to have. But this is the girl that you need to talk to, really, because she'll give you a key item, and that key item is the Wurmple Pail. What you can do with this is you can use it to help you grow berries. But in this Let's Play, I will not be growing berries too much, but I'll just show you how to grow a berry, just for completion's sake. You know, because we all love berries, don't we? No? Just me? Oh well, okay. Well, what you need to do, find ground like this. Pick a berry. I choose a Petra berry because that's the berry that I have the most of, and then you water it with the Wurmple Pail by pressing the A button or whatever, and it will water it. And then when you come back to it in a couple of days, it will grow and you can get some Petra berries off it. But who are you, lady? We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? You may, and I will destroy you, my dear. What is your name? Cindy. Yes, Cindy. How do I remember that? I don't know. But we have another Zigzagoon to take out, and I'm still not confident about letting Lotad battle on its own. So I bring Mudkip in as ever. Mudkip destroys Zigzagoons. He eats them for breakfast. And Zigzagoon, you've got to do better than that. Tail Whip will not cut it out here. We're going to use Water Gun, and that should do quite a bit of damage, hopefully half. Oh, it did a critical hit. Yes! Another critical hit for Mudkip. He's doing well. He will get a level up, and Lotad as well, yes. Level 7 for Lotad. He should learn Absorb, and he does. Absorb, base 20 move. You do damage to your opponent, and you get a percentage of that damage back in HP. So it's a damaging move and a recovery move as well. And because she's a lady, she gives us a lot of money. But who the hell are you? God, battlers everywhere. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure, I will battle. Oh, so indecisive. Let's see if she's any good, shall we? Probably not. Lass Haley, she's a lass and she's called Haley, and she starts out with a lovely Lotad. Look how delightful and cute it is. I love Lotad so much, with its little beak and its beady eyes. How can I kill a Lotad? Well, my Mudkip is an uncontrollable killing machine. Yes, he eats Zigzagoons for breakfast and he eats Lotads as well, with critical hits. Critical hits everywhere. So yes, I've killed a Lotad. I feel ultimately very sad about this. I'm upset deep down. Oh well, but we do face a Shroomish, which is a grass-type Pokemon, which evolves into a grass and fighting-type Pokemon. Very weak to flying types are Shroomishes. But anyway, what he's going to use is Absorb, and this is painful because Mudkip, being the water-type Pokemon, is very weak to grass-type moves such as Absorb, and he just keeps using it. And then he uses Stun Spore as well to paralyze me, which kills my speed, so now I'm super slow, and sometimes I don't get to attack, just like now. Sometimes you can't move, and it's so annoying, so I have to use a Paralyze Heal, but I could have used a Cherry Berry as well to cure the paralysis, and that will give me a free turn basically to attack without being paralyzed. And that will do a decent amount of damage. He'll use Absorb again, get some health back. This is the problem with taking on Pokemon with Absorb with Water-type Pokemon. And I'd use Lotad, but he can't do anything apart from Astonish, which is a very weak move. However, Mudkip, who had less than half HP, his Oran Berry kicked in, he got 10 HP back, so he's up to 29, which is all well and good. One more tackle should do it. Cross your fingers, guys. Come on, Mudkip. Let's eat Shroomishes for breakfast as well. Yes! Okay, we're doing well. Got another battle in. Whew. Knackered after that. I'm actually tired from Let's Playing. I'm not really, guys. I'm just raring to go. I'm excited. But here we have an interesting battle. But there's no exclamation marks. But they are battlers. Why is that happening, UpstartDJ? Well, because this is the world's first double battle in a Pokemon game. This is the first double battle you will see, and doubles battles were introduced in Generation 3. The rules are the same as singles battles, apart from there's now 2 Pokemon on the field instead of 1. What this can mean is that you can get ganged up by Pokemon, so what I tend to do is I tend to take out 1 Pokemon at a time. Now, C-Dot, Grass-type Pokemon, is a threat to Mudkip, and he's just used Growth as well to raise his special attack. I don't want to risk anything, so Mudkip finishes him off. That is all good. Doubles battles are good for training as well, because the experience is split between the 2 Pokemon that you use. So that's always nice to have as well, because Lotad did get level 8 after all. Lotad's not doing too much damage with Astonish, but he is causing the flinch, which is an added effect of Astonish. If you go first and use a flinching move, and then the Pokemon flinches, then it can't do anything. But you must go first in order to make the Pokemon flinch. Anyway guys, after an exciting battle, I'm out of time. So, Rustboro City is north, but how will the gym battle go? Find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. See you later guys.